Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me? Well, I'm a little downbeat after last night's disappointing football result. If the posts and the crossbar at the London Stadium were just a tiny bit thinner, we would have won by a country mile. So I remain hopeful and blindly optimistic that West Ham can overturn their narrow defeat on Thursday next week. Now, without further ado, let me post the rather provocative question of the day, roll the intro, and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Friday, the 29th of April, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, Downwell Group demonstrates its commitment with a pair of key appointments. We get up close and personal with the Caterpillar 352 demolition excavator. A Dutch bridge is dismantled. But what happened next? Something green this way comes as Avant teases a new product and Epiroc takes the grind out of trenching with its new drum cutter. We'll get to all of that in just a second. But first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And it's many happy returns to band leader Duke Ellington and to Japan's Emperor Hirohito. Those two were similar in so many ways. Happy birthday also to country singer Willie Nelson, who will probably be enjoying a birthday cake with one or two very special ingredients. To comedian Jerry Seinfeld and to David Icke, a former footballer turned conspiracy theorist, who will probably spend his birthday on the lookout for giant lizards. To multi-Oscar winner Daniel Day-Lewis, to actresses Michelle Pfeiffer and Uma Thurman, and to tennis superstar Andre Agassi. But far, far, far more importantly than all of that, today marks the birthday of one of the UK demolition sector's favourite sons, a former president of the Institute of Demolition Engineers, one of the sector's, let me put that back on again, one of the demolition sector's nicest and most respected individuals, my co-author and good friend, Mr. John Woodward. That's John there with Demo Diva Simone Bruni, and John is the one sporting the understated shirt and tie combo. Many happy returns to them, one and all, but particularly to Mr. John Woodward. In a surprise move, Downwell Demolition has appointed a pair of senior directors, both of whom bring with them considerable experience with fellow demolition contractor Keltbray. Andy McClafferty and Mark Roberts are to take on the roles of Group Managing Director and Business Development Director, respectively. Downwell Group CEO Matt Phillips said, "We are working to a strategy for growth across all the Downwell brands, and having Andy and Mark on board outlines this commitment to the group's continued development. Having recently committed to a sizable investment in our plant capability, which you can see in the background there, and with our self-delivery model, we feel that the time is right to move the business to the next level in terms of delivery capability and project complexity." Now, just to let you know, with all things being equal, I'll be sitting down for a chat with Matt Phillips next week, all things, as I say, all things being equal. But in the meantime, many congratulations to Andy and Mark on a fantastic appointment, and also congratulations to Downwell on this very, very positive move. So, you've done the hard part. You've carefully lifted up the central span of a bridge over a river. But what happens to the remaining pillars? Well, you're about to find out. Now, you probably noticed the presence of a lot of Epiroc attachments on that project, and we will be revisiting the fine folks at Epiroc a bit later in the show.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
The machine I'm about to show you is quite possibly the most frustrating demolition excavator in existence. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the machine itself. In fact, the machine is superb, the very pinnacle of Caterpillar's demolition excavator achievements. But about 3 years ago, I got to see this machine when it was an unfinished prototype, and I was strictly forbidden from writing about it. So for almost a year, I had to sit on my hands until Caterpillar unleashed the mighty Cat 352 onto an unsuspecting world. You'll agree it was worth the wait. I just want to say a very quick good morning to Gary, to Dan, and to Alan, and anyone else that's watching over on LinkedIn. I'd love to be able to respond to you in the chat. System won't allow it for some reason. I apologise for that, but good morning, gentlemen.
Axoft and Svantec are your high-end partners for noise, vibration, dust, and air quality systems, sensors, and software. To find out more, visit axoft.co.uk or call 01234 639 550.
Something green this way comes. Those fine Finnish folks at Avant Techno have something new up their sleeve, a new model that is scheduled to drop next week, and the company has teased its arrival with a very short, very intriguing new video. What could it be? Well, I'm afraid you will just have to tune in next week to find out. We often refer to work as the daily grind. But what if your daily work was entrenching? And what if the grind was actually a good thing?
Sometimes things in life are hard to explain. This is not one of them. When we look at humanity and its endeavors to improve its existence, we see a pattern. A pattern of continuous development through adaptability. The trial between man and machine. A synergy between intuition and science. When simple ideas come together with precision, execution, we see brilliance. It births solutions that are faster, economical, effective, and effortless. This simple approach has shaped our latest V-shaped drum cutter, the VC2000. A reshaped angle, an industry first that has you covered on all ends. In addition to energy savings, lower investment, and reduced maintenance costs, our cutters end up being operator and environment friendly. A new logical approach to cutting trenches. Epiroc's VC2000 allows for a cut with the same depth over the entire width. No more zigzag. All this while saving time, money, the environment, and the carrier itself. How does the Epiroc VC2000 perform versus the traditional drum cutters? An industry first, up to 40% less energy cost, easy handling, minimum wear on carrier, environmental protection. No more zigzag. Think V.
That really is one formidable looking tool.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Well, that pretty much wraps up the main part of this morning's show. Just a very quick reminder, there will be no show on Monday as it's a bank holiday here in the UK, and I think you'll deserve a break from me. But fear not, our weekly omnibus show, The Weekend Wrap, will return at some ungodly hour tomorrow morning. And as if that weren't enough, I'll be back here again at 10 a.m. on Saturday, that's tomorrow, for our Saturday special, Saturday social show, should I say. And finally, for now, later today, our patrons over at patreon.com/Demolition News will also get to see part 2 of our new podcast series, the CMA Files. That's for patrons only. Mere mortals will have to wait until next Monday to get the audio-only version. Then on Tuesday, this show returns with special guest Neil Edwards, CEO of the Builders Conference, as we look back on the construction contract awards from the past month. And I checked this morning, we've topped the £5 billion mark, and there's still a few hours to go. So a pretty upbeat month, not as good as this time last year, but pretty upbeat either way. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat, which has been very busy this morning. I want to see what you're all saying. If you can't stick around for that, then please stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. But if you do have the time and the inclination, I'll see you on the other side of this.